Now, you heard, of course, Megan mention the concerns in the region about Iran targeting oil facilities. And there are significant concerns about how this war could disrupt the global economy. Our senior business reporter, Peter Armstrong, joins me for more on all of that. Okay, we look at the Strait of Hormuz and we think about what is going to happen with all of those oil shipments and with these targeted attacks, rather.
So there's a really interesting thing developing around the Straits of Hormuz are this like choke point in the Persian Gulf. 20% of the world's oil passes through there. And right now you've got ships essentially parked on either side of the strait. The ones trying to leave saying, I'm not going to go through there just yet. One tanker was hit and was set on fire. That set off a lot of concerns. A lot of insurance companies have said, we're not going to insure you if you go through the Strait of Hormuz because of the obvious concerns that have there. So between the two, of the actual military activity happening and the insurance side, you've got all these ships on either side of the Strait of Hormuz just sitting there, waiting. That's going to have this weird trickle-on impact into oil markets. We've seen WTI, the main North American benchmark, it's up like $70 to $72. So here, we're looking at a map of the Strait of Hormuz now, and you can see, like, you've got all these parked vessels on either side. Usually, this is just like, it's a highway of super tankers flowing through, carrying oil out of the Persian Gulf, one of the busiest export hubs in the world, out to everywhere in the world. And the three main countries we're watching for impact here, one is Saudi Arabia. 80% of their exports go through there. They have other options about how they can get stuff out, but it's going to be like a day, no problem. 2 days, okay, we're getting a little bit stressed out. You get into a week or 5 days of nothing going through the Strait of Hormuz, that's going to impact the Saudi Arabian economy. It's also going to impact two main countries that import that oil, India and China. So like the geopolitical risk of all of this spreads. But again, I think oil markets, oil-using countries, are all looking at this and still trying to figure out what this really is. Are we looking at something that's going to go on for days and weeks? Are we looking for something that, like, are we looking for signs that the Americans and the Israelis might say, okay, we've got what we needed to get done, and now we can start to ramp things down? Nobody knows. And because of that, you've seen the response in oil markets, as I say, 72 on the North American benchmark, 80 on the Brent crude, the more global benchmark. So a lot of questions and not a lot of answers. And I think the markets are asking us, what do we think this is going to turn into?
Yes, a lot of people bracing for market open, of course, over the course of the weekend. What's the impact on oil specifically? A lot of people have their own personal reasons for being interested in that, too.
Well, right. So, I mean, you're going to be looking at what is this going to do to the cost of gasoline in Canada, in North America, around the world. We've also seen gas prices go up because Qatar shut down one of the big LNG export facilities. So the futures price for LNG in Europe, so it's a niche part of this, but it's shot up all of a sudden. And again, the question is, if it's a day or two, I think they can manage it. And I think if it's a day or two, I think we'll see a bit of a momentary spike in gasoline prices, but not something that's going to drag on very long. If we're looking at something that's going to take us weeks or months to actually get to the end of whatever this operation is, because we still don't have a clear sense of, like, if these three things happen, then it's over. So that leaves you with an awful lot of questions about what has to happen to get to this ending that we don't know what it really looks like, and what's that going to mean for ongoing operations, ongoing uncertainty, ongoing delay and disruption in global oil markets, and in just about everything else. Okay, thanks for breaking it down for us, Peter. That is CBC senior business reporter Peter Armstrong. Thanks.